So to start with, not really starting again, but to say that I believe it, for this to work, I believe it's essential that somehow we develop a trusting relationship between us. And I hope to accomplish this by taking the first step, by giving you several things that I think have great value. Those things would be, first of all, that you receive a questionnaire, and in part that questionnaire will explain the reasons for asking a group of questions, that group corresponds to a low thyroid function. That group pertains to a problem with conversion of the T4 to T3. This group of questions pertains to adrenal function and the possibility that a high adrenal function or high cortisol is affecting or sort of turning off the pituitary gland, which is to secrete both the stimulating hormone for the adrenal function, because you don't want to have more adrenal function, as well as it can turn down the thyroid stimulating hormone. So every section of this questionnaire will in some ways help to inform you and help to educate you. That's the first thing that I send to you. You fill that out, you learn a few things from that, you send it back to me. I will look it over. I've explained this already, but I'll look it over, I'll review it, I'll get back to you with my interpretation, the lab tests that I think that are important for you, and the cost of each lab test, the reason for the lab test, its purpose, what it's going to tell us. At that point, you have in front of you an assessment, a list of tests, etc. All of that is free. I wish for you to see the quality of and the professional care and the details of how I work with people. That's yours. At that point, you'll need to make a decision of whether or not you wish to continue. If you do wish to continue, it means that you wish to receive the lab requisitions from me, which can be for blood. Usually some blood tests are essential. It may also be for saliva hormone tests, for progesterone, estrogen, and for cortisol to understand your adrenal function. It can also be a requisition for another lab that I use for analyzing mineral status through urine, especially iodine, and also for heavy metals, which can sometimes be the reason why the thyroid is not producing enough thyroxine or enough T4, and why it is also not able to couple T3 to the receptor sites on different cells of the body. Heavy metals play a role in chronic fatigue as well as dysregulation of hormonal function in the body. At this point of my sending your requisitions and receiving the information back from the lab, at that point there is a cost involved, of course. So for my time and my services, for sending out requisitions and analyzing, giving you a final report, I charge $250 for my time. You're responsible for the lab tests that you choose from my recommendations, and you have to pay for those before I send you those requisitions for the lab. The lab that I use, as I said, is the largest in North America. There are 1,800 patient or client service centers for blood draws. I'm sure there's one within a half an hour from where you live, most likely if you're in North America. I will send you information about how to locate, in that first free summary, how to locate the nearest lab service center to see if it's worth your while to have this done. I cannot accept values from previous lab tests, partly because it's essential to have everything done at the same moment in time to get, if there are four values that I need, thyroid function, it's important they're all taken on the same day. Sometimes things can fluctuate a lot, but when they fluctuate, everything fluctuates at the same time. So that gives you an idea of what I'm willing to offer to you.